Welcome back. Right now, thousands of people are walking from hole to hole in the heat and humidity to watch every swing of the 125th U.S. Open. The competition is now well into day 2, and among the masses at Oakmont Country Club, we find KDKA's Chris Hoffman. And Chris, a prominent Pennsylvanian, made an appearance out there with you today.
Erica, Governor Josh Shapiro was out here for a part of the morning. He jokingly said he shot a 4-under, which would put him among the leaders if he was actually playing this tournament. It's actually been that challenging for some of the world's top golfers. But what's not funny is actually how much money golf does bring to Pennsylvania. According to the governor's office, about $6.3 billion, billion with a B, comes to Pennsylvania because of the golf industry. Now, obviously, marquee events like the U.S. Open here in Oakmont, that's a big deal, but there's lots of other tournaments as well. And what says how popular golf is in Pennsylvania is this is the 10th time the U.S. Open is here at the Oakmont Country Club. That's more than any other course across the country. That is how prominent this particular course is in the golf community, and once again, how prominent golf is to the Pennsylvania economy. Now, the governor also said this also is a way to show that Pennsylvania can host marquee events while he continued to make the pitch for other events that are coming next year. We obviously know the NFL draft, that comes next year to Pittsburgh. Across the state, you have the baseball All-Star game. You also have the World Cup. So lots of big worldwide events in some cases actually coming to the state. So the governor continues to make that a pitch, is something he has been doing through his administration, really trying to sell Pennsylvania as a getaway destination for people to visit, and the sports industry kind of helping to do that. He talked a little bit about just how big it is, whereas once again, the sports are what bringing people here, but here's what it does for the local economy. He talked about that a little bit.
Hospitality and tourism is huge for Pennsylvania, and golf is a critical part of that. I think what's so unique about Pennsylvania, we're about a 4-hour drive from just more than 50% of our population can get here quickly and easily. And once you're here for golf, that means you're staying in our hotels. It means you're going to our restaurants and our bars. You become part of the Yinzer culture, and hopefully you come back.
And that kind of, again, goes back to these events being a commercial for the region. It's estimated about 200,000 people will come through the U.S. Open during the course of this week, especially with Saturday and Sunday. Weather might play a bit of a factor there, but with those being the big championship rounds, easily, if the weather cooperates, you could see tens of thousands, upward of 40,000 people in some aspects. Now, the golfers out here, they're still hitting the driving range. You can see some of them behind me. The afternoon session, some of the leaders, they'll be heading out here shortly, so be sure to follow us throughout the day, both on air and online. And check with our sports team a little bit later today. They'll have the latest on how people are moving up and down that leaderboard and how Oakmont is continuing to get in the golfers' heads maybe a little bit. Some of the bunkers, some of the way the greens are playing. Again, we're going to break that all down a little bit later this afternoon. Live at the Oakmont Country Club, Chris Hoffman, KDKA-TV News.